Good afternoon, everyone. It's your main correspondent, Alan Taylor here. Yes, I'm back here once again, back in the newsroom. This is what's going down here. Found this video today. This man right here almost lost his daughter's life trying to cross the intersection. Okay, now this is the thing. This intersection does have, from what it looks like, it has stop signs. It's a cautionary intersection to where you can obviously see lines on the road to where pedestrians are able to walk across. So, when you get to one of those crossings, you're supposed to stop or slow all the way down to a point like going past a school, where the children go. You always slow down and you gracefully drive past that school. But this is the deal, what I'm saying? Obviously, from what I've gathered, these people are having a hard time getting people to slow down in this intersection, and they're just blowing through the intersection. And then, that's just not cool. It is what it is. We about to check it out though. Let's see what they got to talk about, okay?
That it was caught on the camera, because again, this has been an issue that's been going on for a long time.
It's a close call, chilling for anyone to watch. Two young children and a father mere inches away.
Ooh, that was messed up right there. That was messed up.
Larger problem. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Ashley.
And I'm Ahmed Dates. Flashing pedestrian beacons did little to stop a driver from barreling through that San Mateo intersection. Dash cam footage, which some may find hard to watch, shows that shocking moment an SUV came within inches of a little girl.
It was that close. ABC 7 News reporter Amanda Del Castillo has more and explains the call to action from residents in the city's Bay Meadows neighborhood.
Ji-Sun Hong's dash cam was rolling as she stopped to let this family cross Franklin Parkway and Bays Road in San Mateo. Watch closely as the three enter the crosswalk.
Okay. Now this is the crazy part here. This is the crazy part. Yeah. That is crazy. Now, I may have to take the stop sign situation back. I don't think I see the stop signs here. But still, when you are driving and you're going to automatically go cross a crossing where pedestrians are able to cross, you first of all, this car right here obviously had to see that the other car had already stopped. Okay, pay attention. This is where we pay attention to actual logical driving here. You know what I'm saying? Just being fucking honest. This car had to see that this other car had stopped. Period. Now, it's a big ass car. If you're paying attention while you're driving, you see this big ass other car over here on the side has stopped, and you're still just gonna blow through without even the slightest of real logistically slowing down to figure out what the fuck going on while this other car has completely came to a stop. Okay.
That dark SUV ripping the child's scooter from beneath her. Just a few inches, a few moments from what could have been an even more...
I'm telling you, that would have probably been the most horrible moment for this man's life. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those situations that if it had ended up the wrong way, he would have been wishing that it had been his life instead of his child's life. I'm telling you, people need to slow the hell down in these intersections. That makes no logical fucking sense. It's a damn shame that people are just out here driving like that, not actually paying attention to the signals of the streets. When you see other cars slowing down, that means you slow down too, dumbass. Or either they come to a stop, that means you come to a stop too. You don't just keep blowing through.
Profound tragedy.
If it had been, a few seconds later, she could have gotten seriously injured. Still, my heart kind of pounds every time I kind of think back to that moment.
The girl's father tells me his daughter is doing great, though the family is understandably shaken. I'm also told the driver returned to the scene and spoke with police. A report was taken and San Mateo...
Now that is something that's, remarkable, that the driver actually returned to the scene and spoke with police. So,
These traffic unit is investigating. Hong, who captured the footage last Wednesday, and other residents say this is just one example of the close calls that have happened at this intersection. Issues neighbors.
As you can clearly see, it's an Asian community. Let's keep it real now. As you can clearly see, it's an Asian community.
Say they've alerted the city to for years.
We've been writing emails, we've been speaking at city council meetings, and I think now this video finally triggers some actual real action.
Yeah, that's something else, man. Like, you know, couldn't imagine being with my daughter and my son and stuff like that. And man, God.
PD says they've responded by increasing area patrols.
We are monitoring the traffic in that area so that we can continue to be proactive and make sure that that area continues to be safe for the residents and pedestrians and other motorists.
City Manager Drew Corbett releasing a statement reacting to the harrowing video, saying in part, this inexperienced driver clearly failed to stop for the young child in the crosswalk. When something like this happens, we have to ask why. Going on to describe how the city is taking immediate.
But see, that's the thing. Like, you know, you got those signs up there for a reason. It's 3 big yellow signs for that clearly state that this is a pedestrian crosswalk. So these signs right here indicate that people will walk through here at a certain period of time. You know, that means you're supposed to slow the vehicle down as you get to this intersection right here. I'm talking about from the other side. Like this car here, they're supposed to start slowing down right there, and then creep up to check to make sure nobody's coming. If they see nobody's coming, then it's clear to go.
Immediate action. Officials have temporarily removed a lane of traffic on a section of Franklin Parkway. They'll also be adding an additional pedestrian crossing beacon to improve visibility.
We asked the city about long-term goals. They say they're looking at whether all-way stop signs can be installed at this intersection. Meantime, they say a traffic study is being conducted.
As the
Okay, cool then. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching this video, you know, right along with you, you know what I'm saying? So I had assumed at first that they had stop signs. Okay, so obviously now they're talking about putting stop signs there, but you know, my brain works like this. You would think where you have a crosswalk where people could walk across traffic that you would automatically put stop signs in that intersection. Okay, there will be stop signs there somewhere, and also those yellow pedestrian walk signs that I showed just a little minute ago here. You would think, at least, you know, just logically, I would think if you're not going to have lights there, if you're not going to have, you know, traffic lights there, you would think you would put a stop sign at a crosswalk intersection. I'm just, I mean, that's just, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
community pushes to keep their neighbors safe, many can't help but think about how much worse it could have been.
I had made eye contact with the family that was about to cross the street. Kind of like in slow motion, I kind of saw in the corner of my eye this car kind of zooming past.
In San Mateo, I'm Amanda Del Castillo, ABC 7 News.
Yeah, but that's wild though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a close call on that situation right there. Hopefully those people get some stop signs at that intersection there and definitely make some changes. Because, I mean, you know, come on now. That makes no sense that you would have a crosswalk for pedestrians, but you wouldn't put stop signs there. And I saw where they had the button where you could push to, you know, cross the street, but that's not effective there. There's no actual traffic lights to change the signal where cars need to stop. So, you know, how you just gonna have a pedestrian crosswalk without either stop signs or traffic lights that are gonna change to stop the traffic? So, you know, it just is what it is, man. Hopefully they get that shit together, because yeah, you know, that is not cool. The whole setup is not cool. But it is what it is. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. I'm your correspondent, Alan Taylor. And that, my friends, is the bottom line.